I have another segment of music and mirth. Today I have Darrin Jenkins with me. Darrin, how are you today?
Man, I couldn't be better. I'm better now, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited that you're on the show with me today, and I just think that you are so funny. Our conversations before the show have been hilarious, and I just can't wait for everybody to hear about you and learn about you.
Oh man, it's awesome to be on the show. I'm kind of glad I'm not in studio because I watched Earl Buck's interview last weekend, and I said, man, they got arms on them chairs. I'm gonna stay out of the radio station, that's for sure. I'm a big dude. I don't want to be running out of breath sitting in that little chair you guys got in your studio.
It is a little chair. It is a little chair.
I'll be bringing a hammock to the show on the 20th. I'm not taking no chance.
That's hilarious. So, where are you from?
I am from and still live in, sadly, Springfield, Ohio.
I love Springfield. I go shopping in Springfield all the time.
Ooh, do you ever get robbed in Springfield? We're known for that, too.
No, I haven't, but hopefully that doesn't ever happen. I'm going to knock on some wood. So, you're a stand-up comedian. How long have you been a stand-up comedian?
I've been doing stand-up for a little over a year, but I've been making people laugh my whole life. That's one thing for sure.
Okay, and so what made you decide to be a comedian? Because you make people laugh?
One of my buddies I work with finally said, you gotta do it. You've been talking about it, just do it. And I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since, and I can't get enough of it.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that that you're doing good. You actually performed at Wiley's Comedy Club. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I have been fortunate enough to perform at Wiley's a handful of times. It's for some people who don't know, it's Dayton's oldest comedy club and Ohio's first comedy club. So it's definitely a big thing in the Dayton scene.
Oh, I had no idea, actually. That's really cool.
Yes, ma'am. We have a lot of fun down there.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. You have a show coming up in Sydney, Ohio, that I would love to talk about. It's the Icky Shuffle show.
Great.
Yes, that's very exciting. Are you excited about coming to Sydney? Where living is a pleasure.
Oh, I love it. I've been to Sydney quite a few times to perform. All of my shows have actually been through Randy, so big shout out to Randy for lining this whole thing up. But yeah, I couldn't be happier to come up there and just hopefully to a bigger venue at the Sydney Theater and make more people laugh. That's what I love to do. That's what comedy's all about for me, man, making people laugh.
Yeah.
More excited.
Yeah. And so January 20th at 7 p.m., there is a comedy show. There's going to be 8 or 9 of you that are going to be there?
Yes, ma'am. It's a stacked lineup. Some of Ohio's best, that's for sure. Jay Snyder, Jarrell Beeman, myself. I don't have any other names off the top of my head, but rest assured, for $25, you will not be disappointed. That is for sure.
Absolutely. Me and my daughter are going to be going. And so I'm a little nervous, but I think that she'll be able to hang. So it'll be okay.
We're comics, man. We love to hang out with everybody.
I think it'll be perfect. And so if you win tickets to see Darrin, all you got to do is pay $25, and you can get those at the door January 20th at 7 p.m. at the Sydney Theater, or you can go to the sydneytheater.org and order your tickets in advance just in case they sell out. So then you don't have to worry about buying tickets at the door, which is what I did. I think it was super easy to do, and my tickets were in my email within seconds. What do you think about that?
I'm just surprised nowadays. Us sitting here talking about it, you ain't already purchased it, man. You talk about something 3 times, it's popping up in your feed. Right now, they'll steal your information as fast as they can get it. Come on now, buy the tickets, people.
That's true. It's really scary. It's like sometimes I'll be like talking about a different moisturizer, and the next thing I know, it's like on my news feed and telling me that I need to buy it. It's terrifying.
What are you gonna do these days? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, at least for this fat guy.
Oh, you are so much fun. And if you want to check out some of your other stuff, do you have anything online that people can find you so they can know when your next shows and any comedy skits that you might have recorded?
Yes, yeah. I'm on Facebook at Darrin Jenkins. I all my Instagram's linked through that. Please send me a friend request. Send me a picture or something. I don't know. But anyway, I've got a couple of shows coming up. I'm actually hosting the day after our January 20th show. If I can wake up from having so much fun at Wiley's Comedy Club, hosting Sunday comics out there. And then February 8th, I'm hanging with my dude Earl Buck again in Inglewood at Earl Buck and Friends. I'll tell you one thing, Bree. I was looking at my dates, deciding what I wanted to promote. I'm going to be honest, that's all I got. I was looking at all the dates and I said, man, there's more holidays than I got shows. And I almost started to cry in my truck, just a little bit.
Well, hopefully you have some more shows coming up. We had to have a break for the holidays.
That's right, man. The holidays were good, and I hope they were good to everybody listening.
That's awesome. Yeah, how was your holiday? Did you have a good holiday?
Oh, they were good. They were good.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Hopefully I can get a few pounds and, be a little happier, spread a little bit more joy. That's the big thing.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
Cliche, I know.
Yeah, that's so funny. It is cliche. I love it, though. Like, I'm loving it. Well, this is Darrin Jenkins, and you're straight out of Springfield. You'll be in Sydney January 20th at 7 p.m. or at Wiley's Comedy Club. Did you say January 21st?
Yes, ma'am. Day after our show in Sydney.
Yeah, so we'll be talking to Earl Buck, so he'll be probably talking about you soon. Next time he's on the show, he's going to talk about Earl Buck and Friends again before the February 8th date, so that's really exciting.
Hopefully the people of Sydney find me like Lay's potato chips. On January 21st, I'm like Lay's. They just can't have one. They got to come see me again.
Well, perfect. And so, and if you want to follow him on social media, he's under Darrin Jenkins. And you can see he's on a stage on his social media. I looked him up while we were talking. So, that's perfect. All right, well, thank you for being on the show. I'm so glad that you came on our Hits 105.5 radio station here in Sydney.
Woo-woo.
All right, we'll be back with BS in the Afternoon right after this on Hits 105.5.